What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Markets have rebounded. Take a quick look at Bitcoin, but today we're going to focus on AI, my AI plays. All right, I have 5 AI plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5. Delicium AIG, Neuroni AI, Neuroni, Clintex CTI, Trias TRIAS, Trias. That's the same ticker, Trias and Trias, and Orai Chain or AI. All right, we're going to take a look at the charts on all of these. I'll give you a little bit of information on that. Take a look at my average buy price on them. And so without further ado, let's do this. All right, so people were expecting a drop. I really wasn't too much, as I mentioned. I didn't expect us to drop much below this because what it looks like, and we're looking at Bitcoin, by the way, on the daily, what it looks like is just essentially up and under, just playing around this line, right? I see no reason for a drop, right? And as you can see here, just news on it coming back. People, but really, what has really, I mean, it dropped as low yesterday as 40,450, and people get all skittish and crazy, like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. It's not. As I mentioned yesterday, it's opportunity, and even then I didn't think it was gonna really drop down here, down to 38. So let's see what happens. My portfolio is looking green again, although it looked green yesterday. It's looking more green now, although I do have some losing positions. Looking at Sinverse as far as that, and a little bit of Relio and Nakai. On my trading positions, I actually bought the most local tops, the local tops. But eventually, those are going to be in profit. I just got to be a little bit more patient. All right. So there we are with that. Now let's take a look at AI, because AI, I think, is going to be artificial intelligence. I think it's going to be a huge narrative, and I think there's going to be a lot of money thrown at that sector. All right. And so I feel that these projects are pretty good. These are the ones that I liked inside of the AR plays, inside of that sector. Now, first one we're going to take a look at is Trias. Now, Trias is essentially a layer 0, okay, but it's a full ecosystem. All right, it has a lot of different layers to it. It can be under a lot of different narratives, one of them being artificial intelligence. Trias is also probably my biggest conviction play as far as capital outlay, how much money I put into a project. I put in probably the most in Trias. So I'm glad to see the last few days that it's pumped. Now, if you can see my chart here, I have this essentially this big channel between $6.23 and $2.50, right? In between, I have some lines of support, in this case, all of them support right now. And Trias is finally at the top of this. Now let's zoom out a little bit. All right, the all-time high for Trias is about $32, and right now we're at $6.05. Right, once we get out of this area, which we did touch, and it seems that we got rejected. Previous time that we did that, we went up, played for a little while, and then got rejected, and then did all this, dropped way lower. My average buy is right here, 288. I actually bought lower than this, but I sold, made a profit, and then I started buying back in. So that's my average price on that. It's gone. I've done well with Trias, although I did buy it originally here, but I think I sold at a loss. I'm pretty sure I sold at a loss. The last bull run that it was in, somewhere around here. But it wasn't a huge position, and it was no big deal. I was already losing money. I had made a ton of money anyway. So, but anyways, that was just another cycle. So now we're focused on this one, and I think Trias is gonna do really well. Like I said, it's a layer 0 or layer 1, so it has that narrative. It also has a real world asset narrative, and artificial intelligence as well. Okay, so this checks off a lot of boxes. This one's a really good one, even at these prices, because we are not yet out of this channel here. All right, and it could be that we do reject, and we do spend some time trying to get past this channel. But once we do that, once we get out of this channel and get out of the 623, I see a lot of clear skies, guys. I see a lot of clear skies for Trias. All right, so once we get past this, then here, you know, obviously there's going to be resistance here, but for the most part, we're going to clear through all that and easily it can get up to this, because from where it is right now to this is only like a 55x to $342. I think we could probably get up even higher to $1,000 per Trias, which would be from current levels about 160x. And it would be a pretty high market cap. I think it would be around a $10 billion market cap to get at that level. Oh yeah, 164x. And you might think $10 billion. Yeah, but you got to understand, everything else is going to go a lot higher. So the top 10, just to be in the top 10, I'm sure will have to be way north of $10 billion. Okay. And so Trias, I think, could easily do that based on what I've seen from the team, based on their goals. Looks really good. But let's keep going. All right. So that's Trias. Let's see what the next one is. We'll do KGI. All right. Delicium AGI. They are also artificial intelligence and a gaming play. Okay. As you can see, the chart looks really crappy. They also have a partnership with Microsoft and Google. This is my average buy, 0.029, and since that buy, it's gone up. All right, it's still, again, from its all-time lows, right? It would have to go up. I mean, from its all-time highs, it would have to go up 8x. So you're still pretty early to the project. All right, it's kind of been a laggard, but as you can see, it has started moving since I bought. It started moving up here, so it's still not a bad buy. Maybe if it comes back down and touches at 0.0411, it would be a even better buy. I don't know if we come back into this channel right here. The last two times that it has touched, it has rejected. All right, so we'll see. But that doesn't mean that I can't try one more time. And if you can catch it there, not bad. You can buy it on KuCoin. Delicium. Really interesting project. You should definitely check it out. I made a video about it, so you can watch that if you want. But definitely keep looking at it. Do your due diligence, because the project looks really good. Good AI play and a gaming play. So both of these, Trias and Delicium, up until now, both of the Delicium and Trias are in a couple of different narratives, and I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of interesting. Right? So that's Delicium AGI, and KuCoin, it's KGI. They added a K to it. Now the next one is, let's see. Okay, we're gonna do some Clintex CTI. Clintex CTI, artificial intelligence, and it's also a they're in healthcare essentially. Okay, healthcare using artificial intelligence. You don't hear too much about it. I saw it. I got in on it here at some point, and I wrote it up. I sold some. I bought back in. All right, this is my average price. Recently, I actually took some off the table because I had a bigger position, and I sold not half. I sold around quarter of my position, because I just wanted to de-risk a little bit when it pumped up here, and now it has dropped a little bit. It is below my average buy price at 2 cents, but I think this is a pretty decent buy. I wouldn't put too much money on it, but I did want to have some type of exposure to the healthcare, because there's a ton of money in healthcare as well, right? And they want to add their little artificial intelligence thing to it. It's not bad. It's a newer project, all right? It doesn't have a lot of it hasn't been in a bull run, all right? So that's also another positive thing. I can see something like this when the AI narrative hits, just because they're in that niche, right? They're in artificial intelligence, that it can fly as well. After this channel, I don't see too much resistance, maybe a little bit. I'd have to go and look at the charts, but they're not too much, and I can see it definitely start flying, especially once money starts going into artificial intelligence. A lot of these projects are just going to fly simply because of that. If it gets back to all-time highs, we'll use this crazy wick. That would be a 45x, guys. All right, all of these cryptos I'm putting on your radar are all low caps. All right, all with potential, with genuine potential to do 100x. Okay, because they all are under $50 million market cap. Trias might be the biggest one, and I'm not sure what their market cap is off the top of my head. We can take a look at it real quick. Get rid of all this stuff. me just pump in Trias. See what their market cap says here. I'm not sure if this one's correct though. Okay, Trias is fully diluted around 60 million. 60 million market cap. That's what it says. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty that's the highest one. That's the highest one. Well, what is CTI? Let's look at CTI's market cap currently. 2.7. All right, fully diluted 4. All right, these are the ones that can give you 100x, guys. All right, so there's that Cleantech CTI. Next one, Neuroni. I don't really talk too much about Neuroni. It's on the Ethereum. You can only buy it on Ethereum. Cleantech CTI you can actually buy on KuCoin. So that's also another positive thing. They're on a good exchange. Let's see if I can find Neuroni real quick. And I've been playing with the idea of selling Neuroni because I was in profits. I was in profits about 50%, and I should have sold maybe, but I didn't because the team does work. All right, they're small. People aren't really talking about it. Where the hell is it? All right, and I'm looking at it on Ethereum. I can't find a chart that has the USDT, so the numbers are a little bit different. Let's put it right here, really quick. Neuroni AI, 2.1 million market cap. Fully diluted is same 2.1. So I mean 100% in circulation. Okay, so that's pretty good. They do have a burn mechanism. Team does work. Small little community. You can only buy it on Uniswap. That's the worst part about it, but not bad. Let's see all time. Let's look at this chart right here. It hasn't really pumped too much, guys. I mean, it did have a pump and then dropped back down. It's at 25 cents right now. It's been recently as high as 50 cents from its most. So you're down. I mean, so you're not down, but it's off its highs by a little bit, a good chunk, right? It's off its highs from 50 cents to 25 cents, which is pretty good. All-time highs is up here, 73 cents. All right, so if this thing takes off, this thing could really run because it's such a brand new token. Although I wouldn't put too much into it, and I would also, and I don't have too much into it actually, but again, you just never know. Sometimes I like to take little small bets, put little small bets on projects. I'm like, something about it talks to me. It's not a huge conviction play for me, but something about it does talk to me, and I do like the fact that the team is constantly trying to build, okay, an advanced artificial intelligence powered natural language processing model. All right, so that's interesting what they're trying to do, competing with like a ChatGPT, for example. Okay, and the chart on Rapid Ethereum looks pretty decent. I could have sold up here and I didn't, and I brought it down. But let's see, maybe we're in this channel right now, on the lower part of this channel. Maybe we do try to come down here before moving back up, and eventually I think we will, because again, it's in a good narrative. So this is one of the ones that I would put a little bit of money in, not a whole lot, just in case, because it's such a you're catching it so early. This could easily 10, 20, 30x just on hype alone, just on AI getting money thrown at it. Okay, all right, so that's Neuroni, and the final one is Orai Agi chain. Okay, this one I think is a competitor to like Chainlink, okay, but they use artificial intelligence as well. Here we are. Also a pretty new project. My average buy $2.43. What was my average buy on Neuroni? I think I wrote it somewhere. Yeah, 20 cents, and it's at 25 cents. So I'm up a little bit. Now back to Orai Agi. I buy this Orai Agi chain on KuCoin. Okay, but I do have it on my MetaMask, so you can buy it on Binance Smart Chain as well. I bought it on KuCoin, I think. No, I'm sorry. I did buy it on Binance Smart Chain. But I just used the KuCoin chart. All right, $2.43 was my average buy. I did start buying down here, but then I did nibble a little bit here, which is good because it has gone up, which has increased my average buy. My average buy was below that, below this line right here somewhere. But it has moved up because of the little buys that I made here, the little nibbles. And I'm glad it has moved up a lot since, let's say, September 11, 2023, right? How big of a move is that? to where we are right now. 3x, not bad at all, not bad at all. All right, but it still has a long way to go, as you can see. If from where it is currently to all-time highs, that's a 12x, guys. Okay, I'm bullish on this project. I think this project will get up there. Will definitely get up there and probably even higher. All right, Orai Agi, definitely take a look at it, do some research on it. I've done videos about it, but I think it's in Spanish. So I mean, unless your Spanish is good, and maybe look at other, just do a search on Google, do a search on Twitter or X or whatever, and you'll find some information. Definitely one, if you don't know about it, to definitely do some research on it, because I think it's going to do really well. Artificial intelligence or AI chain. And there we are, guys. All right, just a quick little look at my portfolio of artificial intelligence plays: Agi Neuroni AI, Cti, Trias Orai Agi. Out of those 5, the ones that are the most speculative for me, okay, are Neuroni AI and Cti. Okay, those are the 2 ones where I'm just throwing, where I threw a little bit of money in there, just in case, to see what happens, because I think because of the narratives that they're in, because the projects look pretty good, the team looks good, the community looks good, but I'm just not completely convinced. That's why I threw in less money in both, because you just never know. You just never know. But the other ones I do have stronger conviction in: Agi, Trias, huge conviction in that one, and Orai Agi. Definitely ones to take a look at. I'd look at all 5 and decide which ones are best for you. Trias I would put at the top of the list for all of them, though. All right, let's leave it there, guys. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow this channel. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Peace.